When my mother-in-law accused me of poisoning her son at our family dinner, the person who saved me was my husband's ex-girlfriend. I just set down the casserole when Linda stared at it like I'd served roadkill. Interesting. Tom's been having stomach problems every Sunday for 3 months now. Right after eating your cooking, the whole table went quiet. I told her Tom had IBS and his doctor already confirmed it was stress-related. She laughed this cold little laugh. How convenient. Stress-related. That's what someone would say if they were slowly making someone sick on purpose. Tom's sister looked uncomfortable but said nothing. Linda kept going. You know what I think? I think you're trying to make my son dependent on you. Classic manipulation tactic. Keep him just sick enough that he needs you. I could feel everyone staring. I said his medical records were with his gastroenterologist and we could call right now to confirm. She smiled like I'd walked into a trap. Oh, I'm sure you've convinced some quack doctor. I've read about this. Munchausen by proxy. She grabbed my plate and held it up to the light. Look how oily this is. What did you put in here? I told her it was the exact same recipe I'd made 100 times. She dumped my entire plate into the garbage. I'm not letting my son eat another bite of your poison. Tom just sat there, frozen. Nobody said anything. Linda leaned across the table. If you don't admit what you're doing to him, I'm calling Adult Protective Services tomorrow morning. I'll make sure they investigate every meal you've ever made. The doorbell rang. Tom's ex-girlfriend Rachel walked in holding a pie. She'd been invited before Linda decided to ambush me. She took one look at the table and said, "What's going on?" Linda turned to her like she'd found an ally. "Rachel, thank God you're here. You know Tom, you dated him for 3 years. Did he have stomach problems when he was with you?" Rachel set down the pie slowly. "Yeah, he did actually. Every time he had to have dinner with you." The room went dead silent. Linda's face changed. "Excuse me?" "He had stress-induced IBS the entire time we dated. His doctor told him it flared up around family events, specifically events with you." Rachel pulled out her phone. "He literally texted me about it 2 weeks ago asking if I remembered the name of his medication. Want me to show you?" Linda tried to recover. "That's completely different. You accused her of poisoning him in front of everyone over a medical condition you've known about for years." Rachel looked at Tom. "Are you seriously just sitting there?" Tom finally found his voice. "Mom, I told you 3 months ago it was IBS. I showed you the diagnosis." Linda started backpedaling. "I was simply concerned. You threw her food in the trash and threatened to call APS. That's not concern. That's abuse." Rachel turned to me. "I'm sorry. I should have warned you she pulls this shit with anyone Tom dates." Linda grabbed her purse. "I don't have to stay here and be disrespected." "Good," Rachel said. "Leave." After Linda left, the whole table sat in this stunned silence. Rachel squeezed my shoulder. She did the same thing to me. Accused me of getting him hooked on his anxiety medication. Some people can't handle not being the center of their kid's world. Tom's sister finally spoke up. "I should have said something. I'm sorry." Later, Tom told me his mom had been uninvited from Sunday dinners until she apologized. She never did. But Rachel still comes by sometimes with pie. And honestly, I'll take chosen family over blood any day.